everybody!
We are in the car already. Henry's hitting the rumble strip. It's a great way to start the morning.
Sorry about that.
We are headed up to Crescent City. There should be some fun things to hike up there, so we're excited.
Yeah!
Yeah, second day in the Redwoods. Feeling pretty good.
Let's go!
Made it to the Grove of the Titans parking.
We're here. We even found a spot. It is
Pretty busy, like they promised, so hopefully it's good.
Should be a good hike. Big tree.
This was a tree. Another option for a potential house later, if anyone wants to move in next door. Grove of Titans, check.
Check. Now, Ferns Falls via Boy Scout Road.
This one should be about 5 miles. We have about 3 hours till we have to be somewhere, so we'll see how this goes.
See how fast we can do it. Ashley and I both think that these two trees growing on this nursing log look like the feet of an enormous bird. But unfortunately, they are just trees. There is no giant bird.
So this is Henry being a Boy Scout at the Boy Scout tree.
Boy Scout tree. It's been a little while, but you know.
It's very large.
Big tree. Made it to Fern Falls, which once again is covered in a lot of clover and a lot of ferns.
Would highly recommend doing the Boy Scout trail to Fern Falls.
That tree is enormous.
The Boy Scout tree is huge, and then right past the Boy Scout tree, which is huge, is like a little waterfall.
It's not a very impressive waterfall compared to what we've seen, but it is very pretty.
But apparently there's very few waterfalls in the Redwoods National Park.
Seems like there's like 4 total.
True.
So.
And we tried to find one yesterday at the beach, and we literally couldn't find the trail
We got totally
anywhere.
shut out.
We couldn't find it anywhere. So our second attempt at a waterfall was successful, and it was worth it, especially because it was a lot less popular. The parking at the Boy Scout trail was like so chill, and there was 2 bathrooms, whereas the parking at the Trail of Titans, Grove of Titans,
yep.
That was the first one we did. That place was so hectic.
It's insane.
And it's on a super narrow clay road that's really hard to navigate, and so
there's like 30 people waiting for that bathroom.
Yes, very exciting place. So definitely would recommend Boy Scout Trail to Fern Falls, even though Fern is a little small.
But it was still pretty fun.
True, and Grove of the Titans was honestly great. We're currently in Crescent City. It's just honestly right off of that road.
Yeah, the Jedediah Smith Park.
And there's even a Walmart here, so that's good.
We're not
got a
there
couple
yet,
things.
but
We're at a better place.
the grocery market bargain
Grocery
place.
outlet bargain market.
It's a mouthful.
We've seen like 4 of them on this trip, and we've stopped at
Almost every one of them.
almost everyone because they're so good. They're so fun.
They've got the most random assortment of shenanigans in there.
And they have a bunch of like random gluten-free products you've never seen before, which is really fun. That's why we keep buying a bunch of snacks.
We'll pop in here.
So we probably should not go into this store, but we saw it and so we pulled off.
We need ice though, and they've
That's true.
got ice, like a 7-pound bag for like $1.70. So
you can't beat
it's hard
that.
to beat.
And our cooler is literally just water right now.
It's
Everything's
pretty
swimming.
floaty. So
we need to fix that.
we'll get it fixed.
Get some ice, It'll be great.
It'll be great.
Cooler will sing praises.
Yep.
What?
There's no fountain drinks to be had in Crescent City.
Not really.
Not a single one. Every single machine here has Diet Pepsi is the only option.
We went into like 4 different gas stations, and every time Henry was like, "No!" we walked out. But
screamed at the owners.
He did not scream. He's very civil and pleasant, but it was pretty funny.
I just don't understand. How do you go to 4 different spots and they don't have a single fountain drink that is worth drinking? Diet Pepsi, I'm sorry for those of you who like it. It's a terrible soda.
He's got some.
That's my hot take of today.
Powerful opinions. But other than no fountain drink for Henry, it's been pretty good.
Day's
Crescent
been good.
City.
We worked on a little bit of stuff that needed to get done.
I had a little Zoom call that took like 45 minutes. I had to be on. Don't worry, I got to have my camera off, so I didn't have to look like I was camping.
So we didn't have to look completely homeless.
Yeah.
But we got some ice for the cooler, got some groceries that we needed. Honestly, just chilling. We're about to check out a lighthouse. We've just been working on some stuff, making sure that we're ready to
return to civilization
on our trip anymore, because, you know, in just a week's time or so, we'll be back at it. So out here at Battery Point Lighthouse.
Got a really cute little lighthouse area right here. This lighthouse is crazy because you can actually only access it at low tide. So we're at low tide right now, which is how we were able to walk across this rock bed right here. But during any time but low tide, that is entirely covered with the ocean. So that's pretty crazy. Everywhere we look, there's like starfish. They are literally in every crevice. I feel like every rock I step on, I'll be squishing a starfish underneath. This is our 3rd backup plan for housing situation if Des Moines doesn't work.
Lean-to made of driftwood.
How would you rate it?
Maybe a 4 out of 10.
Okay. Could be worse.
Structural integrity, questionable. Shelterability, not great.
What does it have?
Charm.
Just like you.
A lot of hosting space, not in the dwelling, but outside. The big yard.
Nice view.
Beachfront. So, you know.
Pretty good.
Got some qualities. Some redeeming qualities, for sure.
The jetty. It's a nice walk. Just don't come during high tide, apparently.
Or winter storm warnings.
Spotted some wildlife. We have a tissue and a seagull and some small children. We reached the end. You can see these giant cement structures.
Dolos, that's what it was.
They're so big. They are apparently put here because they help kind of block the crazy storms they get in the winter. And each one of these weighs like 42 tons.
They're pretty big.
They're giant things.
15 feet from end to end. Driving along the coast here. Really peaceful. The sun is setting. After our lighthouse adventure, we decided to go for one last little night hike. Mostly so that we can get on the road pretty early tomorrow. We've got kind of a long drive to do. But our night hike is to Trillium Falls, which is one of the ones that they say is a must-see in the Redwoods. So we will keep you posted. Here is Trillium Falls. He's very tiny. We learned from the park ranger yesterday that Trillium Falls is actually man-made. Not in the way that it falls, but in the fact that the creek was diverted for the farmers of this area to water their crops and their animals. So it's not a natural waterfall, but it is still pretty. I feel like a teppanyaki chef.
With your green beans?
With my green beans. Redwoods overall, great place to come visit.
Would recommend.
The coast was awesome. The trees
Yeah.
are awesome. Really solid place.
We saw so many starfish today. It was
So
awesome.
many starfish. At least 20.
Wish you could be there.
Indeed.
All right, good
Good night.